Charlie Dore. She is a fantastic performer. If you can ever catch Charlie Dore in a live performance in a theatre near you, do it. Very, very good.
I love that. To me, is a classic.
So many good songs.
It's a classic Radio 2 song. Isn't it?
It is Pilot of the Airwaves.
I love it. I play it the whole time.
I was a pilot here for years. Used to pilot over there. Pilot.
Listen, I don't want to say this is my last little conversation with you. I was totting it up. And
well, we will speak again sometime. I mean, I haven't blocked your calls.
You're free for lunch at some point.
I will be free for lunch at some point. We'll fix a date. Yeah,
because I was working it out. You and I talk for 3 minutes every day. It's quite rigorously patrolled by you, and that means 15 minutes a week. So every 4 weeks we do an hour. So it's 10 hours a year, and over 20 years it's 200 hours. I haven't been paid.
No, 200 hours.
And you'll just
I just sit back and listen and go, yeah, right, fine, next. Yeah, that sort of thing. Yeah, you're saving the BBC a lot of money there. Well done.
You are.
How many hours did you say it was?
200
a year.
hours. No, 10 hours a year.
10 hours. Oh, 10 hours a year. Yeah.
Someone's getting away with it here, aren't they?
Man, somehow it feels longer.
Listen, my friend, I'm going to miss you so much. You're always ahead of me on every story. When we did the story of the letter that took 100 years to arrive, you kindly pointed out that we were actually covering it 2 weeks late. So
I'm sorry, I don't mean to do that. But I see an open goal, you know.
Am I allowed to say I've worked with some great people and you're the best? Honestly, I know you don't like praise. You're the most generous, intelligent, talented colleague. You are. And
we Scots, Glaswegians particularly, don't accept praise.
I know you don't, but listeners need to know that for us at Radio 2, for the presenters, you are the Charlie Watts. Like, he's the drummer all drummers want to be like. Well, you're the presenter we all want to be like. He's got the smallest kit. I don't know whether that part of the analogy works.
Excuse me?
The Charlie Watts of
we know each other well, but I don't think we knew each other that well.
And I've forgotten to tell you what's on the show today, because it doesn't seem very important.
No, give us a quick one.
Okay. Sue Gray did the investigation into lockdown gatherings and has now been offered a job as Sir Keir Starmer's Chief of Staff. Does that suggest the investigation into Boris Johnson, which actually cost him his job, really, was, in the words of Jacob Rees-Mogg today, a stitch-up by the left? There's also stuff about sales of seeds we must talk about, because they're rocketing now that people are... You're going to miss all this, aren't you?
Yeah, this is fascinating.
See you.
Yeah.
I know, because your eyes lit up with up by 20%. Are you somebody who's taken the seeds home and you think, I don't know what to do with them?
Right.
Yeah. And we'll have Crackman in as well. We haven't had him for a while. Actually, he's been a little while going back. Do you remember this guy who was an expert in structural difficulties that you have in your house?
I remember you.
And he will diagnose, if you've got a crack in your hallway wall, let's say, he'll tell you which way the house is going to lean in 5 years' time. He's brilliant.
Good.
Simon Pictures.
Good. So come and examine your cracks now.
Thank you. 31 years on mid-mornings, I think. I'm going to suggest you've got something in your cart wall we can play. I'm going to embarrass you further, right? You were doing stuff... Yes, I know.
Yeah, it's another one.
Well, your fantastic producer, Phil... He decided to find the best moments of our conversations.
So this is a very
years.
short extract.
He said they had someone on it for a week. They came up with nothing. So that's not what this is.
Oh, good.
Okay, you were doing stuff for Radio 2 since the early 80s. Your first regular show started in 1984.
That's right.
I think. So this is a Saturday show. Play it, Ken.
All right.
There he is, Russ Abbott. Vince Prince and the Tone Deaf. Atmosphere. Good record, huh? Great one. And I was watching Russ Abbott on television tonight. He was doing his See You Joy, this Scottish bit he does. And he was making remarks about what Scots get up to at New Year. As we know, only a few days away. Hogmanay. He seemed to be implying that people in Scotland drank a lot at New Year and got incapable and things like that. Well, I found that extremely offensive. Accurate, but offensive. I shall be completely sober much of the time.
Well.
40 years ago, you know.
Blimey. Yeah. That was the Saturday Late Show. Yeah, very nearly 40 years ago.
Well, listen, thank you. Thanks for being my
much.
friend. Thanks for being my colleague. Thanks for everything. We're going to miss you so much, and it won't be the same without you.
Very, very kind. Now, here's Russ Abbott singing Atmosphere. no, it's Thea Gilmore. Thank you, Jeremy. I shall miss these chats immensely. Thank you.